This video is part of CS5610 Web Development course at Northeastern University for the summer of 2026. I will be demonstrating the iterative changes that we made to the Wireframe Studio part of the app PaletteForge. We have done some app-wide changes like typography. So now we use Space Grotesque for the headings and Inter for body text, replacing the default browser font that was used before. Also, the title is a bit bigger and bolder and colored in the brand purple now. And we also moved the view switcher tabs to the right side part of the app in the nav bar. Also, colors carry a significant meaning now. So, delete buttons will have red, and any successful save would have green. The next set of changes come from the usability study conducted with 3 participants. Users tried to double click the text. Once they add text, they've always tried to double click it to edit it, and so now it is clickable and we can edit it in place. Also, testers were not sure if their saves worked correctly, so now we added some acknowledgement messages for both wireframes and palettes. And saved wireframes and palettes, now the most recent one will show up at the top. So the order has changed now. I also added some short hint text guides throughout the app wherever possible, so it will help first time users to understand what it is about. The next part is accessibility. So the whole board is now keyboard operable. Tab cycles will focus between the shapes and arrow keys will move them. So we can focus on a shape and we can move them. To understand how to operate it, we also have a hint of keyboard shortcuts here. So this is a collapsible button. And also every control has a proper ARIA labels for screen readers, and all of this was verified with Xcode accessibility testing. We now have 0 violations in both desktop and mobile. That is all for the changes related to design, usability, and accessibility for Wireframe Studio.
I'm Priyan Bhaskar and I'm here to present my work of this project, which is the accessibility toolkit. So there are 3 different divisions in this accessibility toolkit, among which the first one is the contrast checker. So this is built based on WCAG standards, which is like a color standard set for showing contrast between 2 different colors. So as you can see here, here's the foreground. We can select in this color palette, or you can just type out the hues, the different hues here, or RGB, that is red, green and blue. Or you can also, if you're familiar with hex codes, you can also type them here for choosing a color. So let's say I'm choosing a dark themed text here, and the background is something that is dark too. So as you can see, it doesn't go well with one another since it's dark. Both the foreground and background are dark. So this is the ratio, the WCAG calculated ratio. So this was one change made from my previous version, which is the autofix. I had it here before. After my usability reading study recordings, I had to move it here for better understanding. So if I fix this, so this makes the AA standards pass, and so if I uncheck the large text box and fix this now the AA standards is passed. So this now it's easily to readable, this text, so that is there. And I've also added palette builder. I've also added extra text for better understanding based on the report. So I'll work this out for you guys. Let's say I put a test palette. I name it test palette and then choose random colors here. Border something black, and then I can save the palette here, and here it is. So what do we do with this saved palettes? We'd see that here. So this is the audit and report section of my project, which is you can view the saved palettes and you can just generate report. Before this, the generate report was a clickable button, and after the change, I did a change wherein you can't click this now. You can only click it if you choose a palette. So this is the report generated, and I also added a little description to what it is. That's all by this accessibility toolkit. And also another change is that I added a little encryption by here, which was also inspired from my usability readings recording. That's all for my project.